This is the Emotional Vocabulary Series by Duenas. Today we will address the emotion of helpless or helplessness. Have you ever felt utterly powerless, trapped in a situation where nothing seems to change no matter what you do? Let's explore the emotion of helplessness, what it teaches us, how it can harm us, and how we can overcome it. Introduction. Helplessness is a profound emotional state that arises when individuals feel they have no control over their circumstances. It is often accompanied by despair, frustration, and a sense of resignation. While this emotion can serve as a temporary signal to seek help, prolonged helplessness can lead to mental health issues and diminish one's ability to act. Understanding helplessness is vital for recognizing its impact on personal and societal well-being. By including it in our emotional vocabulary, we can learn to identify its triggers, challenge its narrative, and build resilience against its effects. Definitions. Layman's definition. Helplessness is the feeling of being unable to influence or change a situation, leading to a sense of powerlessness and frustration. Clinical definition. Psychologically, helplessness is a state in which individuals perceive a lack of control over outcomes, often leading to passivity, reduced motivation, and emotional distress. Expression and role in everyday contexts. Helplessness is often expressed through withdrawal, inaction, or reliance on others. In psychological theory, it is central to concepts like learned helplessness, where repeated exposure to uncontrollable situations fosters passivity. Origins. Evolutionary roots. Helplessness may have evolved as a temporary survival mechanism, encouraging individuals to conserve energy when action is futile. However, prolonged helplessness can become maladaptive. Cultural dimensions. Cultural values shape how helplessness is perceived. In collectivist societies, asking for help may be encouraged, while in individualistic cultures, helplessness may carry a stigma of personal failure. Biological mechanisms. Helplessness involves dysregulation in the brain's stress response system. Chronic exposure to stress can alter the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal (HPA) axis, reducing serotonin levels and impairing decision-making in the prefrontal cortex. Effects of feeling helpless on psyche. Helplessness can erode self-esteem, foster feelings of depression, and contribute to mental health disorders. It also diminishes problem-solving skills and optimism. On daily life. In daily routines, helplessness may manifest as procrastination, avoidance, or dependency on others, affecting productivity and quality of life. On family and friends. Helplessness can strain relationships, as individuals may withdraw emotionally or become overly reliant on their loved ones. In the workplace. In professional settings, feelings of helplessness may lead to burnout, disengagement, and low morale, particularly in high-stress or unsupportive environments. On freedom. Helplessness restricts personal freedom by fostering inaction and reinforcing a belief in external control, limiting opportunities for growth and change. Examples. Personal story. A student struggles with math, feeling helpless after repeated failures despite tutoring, which erodes their confidence in other subjects. Societal behavior. Economic recessions often lead to widespread feelings of helplessness, as individuals perceive no control over their financial stability. Historical event. The Great Depression saw many individuals lose their livelihoods, creating a collective sense of helplessness that shaped national policies and cultural narratives. Challenges in mental health. Dealing with helplessness Chronic helplessness is strongly linked to depression and anxiety, often manifesting in feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness. It is also a component of PTSD, where survivors feel trapped by their past experiences. Without intervention, helplessness can escalate into severe mental health crises. Management and mitigation. Strategies. Cognitive restructuring. Challenge and reframe negative thought patterns that perpetuate helplessness. Skill development. Build competence in specific areas to restore a sense of control. Therapy. Evidence-based approaches like CBT and acceptance and commitment therapy (ACT) can address the roots of helplessness. Community support. Connecting with others in similar situations fosters mutual encouragement and shared problem solving. Resources. Self-help books on empowerment and resilience. Mental health professionals specializing in trauma and depression. Conclusion. Helplessness is a deeply human emotion that can act as both a signal for help and a barrier to growth. By understanding its causes and impacts, we can confront feelings of helplessness and turn them into opportunities for learning and empowerment. Cultivating emotional intelligence around helplessness enables us to recognize when to seek support, regain control, and build a more fulfilling life. This was the emotion of Helpless, or Helplessness, from the Emotional Vocabulary series, by Duenas.